What's up, party people? I'm MoserRS, and today I have a quick guide for you on how to craft and reroll the stats on Helpyron weapons in Dekaron. So, crafting Helpyron weapons has been around for a long time, but now with the addition of Action 23, you have the ability to reroll the stats on your Helpyron weapon as well, which is pretty awesome. So first off, let's go over how to craft a Helpyron weapon. So in order to do that, you need to have your weapon crafting mastery selected. So you have to go to NPC Dora in our Deca, set up your craft mastery, and pick weapon mastery. After you do that, you have to get your mastery to level 2 in order to create Helpyron weapons. Now, leveling up your mastery is really easy. All you really have to do is just go to the level 1 all classes, production material, and just get some socket powders, fortress vouchers, and just craft some of this stuff here until you get to level 2. It doesn't take very long at all. So once you have that, then you can craft your Helpyron weapons. Now, in order to craft the Helpyron weapon, you'll see here, I'm going to make an orb. You need to have these items. Your first grade weapon Mudrock, your Baron's necklace, your Bishop's Bible, Helpyron's eye, Helpyron's nail, and Helpyron's skin. You will notice that the need to use Seed of Dreams to craft weapons has been taken out. This is amazing, because before you needed 300 Seed of Dreams for every weapon you had to craft, and now that the Seed of Dreams are out, it just makes making the weapons so much easier. And given that you have to craft a bunch of them to get a good one, I really like this change. This is another change with Action 23. So I conveniently here have a weapon production package from the login event that's been going on. So I'm going to go ahead and activate that. I had some room in this other slot too. But so I have all the items I need now. So once you have all your items, you can go ahead and you can craft your weapon. So I'm going to go to Helpyron Orb, and I'm going to go ahead and craft that. You will also see that before it took 3 days to craft a Helpyron weapon. Now it only takes 1 day. And I happen to have these catalysts that come with here, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. So I'm going to use that, apply, confirm, and my weapon is good to go. So, now that I have a Helpyron Orb with some pretty bad stats, I might say to myself, hey, I want to re-roll my Helpyron Orb. How do I do that? So in order to do that, you are going to you're going to need another Helpyron Orb. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to craft one more of these right now. And you can buy a junk one from the agency, because what you're going to be doing is you're going to use a bad Helpyron Orb, and you're going to disassemble that to get an item to re-roll your other Helpyron Orb. So first what I'm going to do, though, is I am going to craft one more Helpyron Orb so that I can show you guys how to do this. So let's go ahead and craft this. Use another one of these. I don't know why they give you 3 of those, given that you only need 1. So here we go. And this one also has bad stats, so that works out. So now, in order to re-roll your Helpyron Orb, you are going to be going to Maximus or one of the other blacksmiths. I just like to go to Maximus. And once you are in here, you are going to go to the option that allows you to disassemble, and you are going to disassemble one of your Helpyron Orbs, or one of your Helpyron weapons. So I'm going to disassemble this one, and you need to have a disassembly hammer. And it's going to warn you that you can disassemble it. Be careful, because you don't want to accidentally disassemble a good orb if you happen to have one, or a good weapon if you happen to have one. Disassembly hammers drop in tons of different dungeons. Pretty much every dungeon, I think, drops them. I think the Crespo dungeon drops them pretty often, and the new Coliseum dungeon seems to have a pretty good drop rate for them as well. So if you need to get them, that's how you get them. But yes, you're going to go ahead and you are going to disassemble that, and you will get this item right here, your Creator's Soul. And with your Creator's Soul, you will be able to go to your common section. You will be able to go to Helpyron Weapon Option Change and go there and there. And you will see right here that with the Creator's Soul and the Helpyron Orb, you now have the ability to re-roll your weapon. So this makes use out of a lot of the bad weapons that you end up crafting, which is great, and then you don't need all the supplies in order to do it again. And you can disassemble any weapon. So like I could have gone and found a bad like axe or something and disassembled that to get the Creator's Soul in order to disassemble my Helpyron Orb, or to re-roll my Helpyron Orb, but all you need is the disassembly hammer. So really easy here. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to re-roll the stats on this. Once again, I'm going to check. I'm going to make sure it's not like a good orb or something, because that would be really sad. And I'm going to go ahead and craft that, and it takes 1 minute or less, and you are good to go. So we'll wait a second here and see what I get for stats. But that is how you craft weapons and orbs in this game. I didn't mention this earlier, but if you don't have a Helpyron production package or production package or whatever, all of these items drop in the level 185 dungeon that is located in Matira. The mud rocks drop from the Hidnals, the Baron's necklace drops from the Baron, the Bishop drops from the Bishop. The eye, the nail, and the skin all drop from the final boss of the dungeon. So they're not that hard to get. And with all of the boxes that are in-game now, see, I have an armor one, I have more weapons ones, it's pretty easy to get the stuff that you need to start crafting yourself a weapon. So it shouldn't be that hard. And all these supplies should become much cheaper as well just because of all these production packages. And there's going to be a lot more Helpyron stuff on the market now just because of these being around and because you can re-roll. So yeah, that's all very exciting. Anyway, so like I said here, now I re-rolled my stats, so I'm going to receive my orb, see if I get anything good. No, so I am 3 for 3 on bad stats on orbs, but that's not surprising. Anyway, that is how you craft and re-roll a Helpyron weapon in Dekaron. I hope you guys found this helpful. As always, if you have any questions or suggestions, leave it in the comments. And until next time, guys, take care.